Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Breeding season is here. Today, no different. It is Saturday, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see who's up, who needs to be paired together, and then from there we're going to grab our males, put them in with our females, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what we do here, which may be a little different from what you do or you've seen others do. So let's check right into it. Alright, so first things first, this here is our breeding board. Alright, so what we do, you probably can't see from back there, but basically the males are all outlined here and here. The females are going to are here, and the dates you see, those are the dates of the last locks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take today's date, I'm going to go back 3 weeks, and as of that date I can pair those together again. So Atlas has bred both these girls in the last couple weeks, so he gets to take a rest, those girls will take a rest, and we'll move on to the next one. Blue, 11:29 for this girl, so they won't do anything this week. 11:16 was a breeding there. And actually this one right here is Prin P. That one is my Cinnamon Lori. He's actually going to go to her as well. So today what I'm going to do, I want to further the first lock with OG. So the OG, he's going to jump in with her right now. So let's go ahead and grab him. I'll show you what I do and we'll get him put together. Alright guys, so the first thing I do is I go over and I grab my male. And this is Blue. He is our pastel genetic stripe Xanthic. And there's going to be a few things I look at first before I pair my animals up. One, I know he ate this week, so that's good. Two, I look at their overall condition. This one looks pretty good. He's got some good size on him. His eyes are not opaque, so he's not going into shed right now. So he will be good to go for this week with a girl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him over to her tub. So I always introduce the male into the female's tub, and then from that time I'll introduce him, and then I'll show you how I catalog that on my reptile scan. Now one thing I will mention is, let's say he locks today, I see a solid lock, tomorrow I check and they're no longer locked. Depending on the situation, I'll either move him to the next girl, which will be Princess P, that again is that Cinnamon Lori, or otherwise, if I'm not ready to put them two together, I'll maybe leave him another day or so, just to make sure maybe he wants to get another lock, or maybe the first one wasn't a good lock. But that's pretty much it. Once you see a lock and then they get undone, I usually just move them out and put them back to rest. So again, we're going to move him over here. This is her tub. So this girl here is a super pastel blackhead pet for G-stripe. Look at her, she is stunning. Again, super pastel blackhead pet for genetic stripe. So obviously we're trying to make pastel or super pastel blackhead G-stripe, which will be 100% het for VPI Xanthic. So now I'm going to go over to my boy here. I'm going to pop him real quick, push any of that old sperm out. Now we're going to set him in here. I'm going to slide him in. I then grab their card. Each one of my animals has a card on them. So my females and my males. So I go to my reptile scan. I'm going to go to the picture thing here. I'm going to scan the card. Takes a second usually for it to focus. And then it'll scan. I click on pairing. So I take my card and I now will put it up and down. That way I know that there's a male in there. I then go grab the male's card. After you click pairing, scan now, you scan, and I go into introduction. It says it's Miss OG, go into blue, and there you go. Now that has been documented, and then if I see a lock, so it's breeding, I will then go back in here and do that again, but I'll click on breeding. When I remove them, I'll click on it again, and I'll do separate. So that way I can follow through the whole season what all the males and females have done. At any time I click on any of these females, click on pairings, and I can actually see any of the breeding action going on. Alright, next one going to be up is going to be this Coral Glow Leopard, 66% het for clown. Just a beautiful male. Beautiful, stunning male. And he's getting paired today with an Enchi Champagne Hypo. So that's a Mimosa Enchi. So the idea there, Coral Glow, Leopard, Champagne, Enchi, 100% het for Hypo, and of course anything can be possibly het for a clown. We are hoping to prove out this year that he's an actual 100% het. So I just exposed his hemipenes, pushed out any of the old sperm that's in there, and I'll go ahead, open the tub, and I usually set the male right on top of the female. Again, I get the card and I catalog. Alright guys, I'll show you another one here. This here is our potential triple het male. So what we do know is he's potentially a fire. I think he's a fire looking at him. Could be a normal, but I think he's a fire. He's also 100% het for genetic stripe, and he's 50% pos het for VPI Exanthic and Hypo. So this year I have him going to a fire double het genetic stripe Hypo, and I have him going to a normal double het genetic stripe VPI Exanthic. So we're going to try and prove out both the pos hets in him and see if he's actually a triple het. Also, if we get any super fires, then we'll know that he is actually a fire. So this week he's going to be locked up with, hopefully locked up with, the double het genetic stripe Exanthic. So again, we're going to pop the hemipenes, good to go, and introduce him to his new girlfriend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this entire list of about, let's see, well, there's probably about 20 males. I'm going to look at all their breedings. I do have some females that aren't ready to breed yet. So what we typically do is from the last time they laid last season, so any female who's going to go again this year or hope to go again this year, we take 5 to 6 months from her lay date. If she's got size, she's back up to size, looks good, looks healthy, eating well, we'll then pair a male with her. But we typically wait roughly 5 to 6 months after laying to do this again. Just the way we do it. I know some people will do it even like 3 months afterwards. I think that's a little soon. But, you know, I don't know. You guys leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. I go 5 to 6 months roughly. But yeah, back to this. So that's it for the breeding day today. One of the girls did tag me. I think she thought I was food or bringing in food, which is always a good sign. I love aggressive eaters. So I open up her tub. She's laying there. I go grab her. She just turned right around, came at me, and back. But now she's got a male over there. She can beat up on him for a little bit. If you like this video, go ahead and click on some of our other videos. Check those out. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know, what do you do differently, or what do you see we do you think we should do differently? Love hearing your opinions, and you know, we can all learn from each other and grow from each other. So thanks again, guys. Click that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video soon. See you later, guys.